it's crazy because I knew I was in trouble, but I did not know the ass whooping that awaited me when I got home.
1, 2, 3, let's switch this up.
Hey guys, it's Monty Navaya. Welcome to the channel. I finally made a YouTube. Y'all was telling me for a grip, like, girl, make this YouTube channel, and I finally did it. So hope you guys enjoy. I feel like the first video might be a little bit awkward because I don't really know what I'm doing and all that, but I hate long intros, so let's get into the video. Today we're doing a story time about the first time I got caught sneaking out, and I didn't even really sneak out, and y'all about to see that. So let's just get into the video. I'm gonna give like a little background. So it was my cousin, right? It was my 3 cousins. Me and my cousins, we were like the big 3. Like, that was really gang. We were always together, and our whole family swore we was out just doing the worst, and we used to be just cool. And it's just like the circumstances we would get into with our parents and just make it look bad, but we dad used to just chill. So it was 3 of us, right? It was my older cousin, she was like 18, then it was me, I was like 14, 13, and then my younger cousin, she's the same age as me, but she's younger than me. So it was like just us, and like the age gap, they weren't bad. Like we were all around the same age. So that used to be my little crew. We used to just hang out and just like, you know, chill. They had the cool mom, you feel me? They mom would just, we would just tell her what we was doing and she would just be cool with it. My mom, on the other hand, was not going for none of that. My mom thinks she was like cool and all that, but no, my mom was mad strict. Like if I wanted to do something, I had to let Tess know like a week in advance. It was no, hey mommy, I'm going here, and just go. It was none of that. She didn't even know who there, who parent gonna be, like all that. My mom was that mom, you feel me? So I remember this day perfectly. I think I was in like 9th grade, or maybe this was the end of 8th grade, but I'm thinking I was a freshman. And I remember I wanted to try out for the cheer team so bad. Tryouts was just in my heart. So I lived like 30 minutes away from my school, right? And when I told my mom I'm going to cheer tryouts, and they were like 6:30, like 8, something like that, like 6 to 8 something. I told my mom, like, oh, my friend's going to bring me home. Like, I got a ride, I'm all set. And my mom was like, all right, like, call me if anything, da da da. She wasn't really questioning me. The same day my cousin called me. Mind you, this is my older cousin, and she's like dating this boy, and he has these like group of friends. I think it was like the boy and then like 2 other friends. And there's my cousin, and then me and my other cousin. So I'm like, yeah, what you want? She was like, hey, I need you, and like I need y'all to come take one for the team. I'm looking around, I'm like, take one for the team? That means this is ugly. Like, y'all know, y'all girls know when your girl be like, you take one for the team, it's ugly. So I'm already disappointed. I'm like, I'm not even gonna get myself in trouble to see her ugly. So I'm gonna have to sit this one out. But she was like, just come, like I'll talk to your mom, you're fine, da 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 da. She said talk to my mom, everything clicked in my head. Now mind you, something in my head was telling me like this is a bad idea. Like if you know your mom gonna say no, why are you about to go do it? So I'm telling my cousin, like, if you really gonna talk to my mom, like whatever. And she's like, yeah, but just don't say nothing. And I'm like,
what?
It wasn't clicking in my head. Like, why are you telling me not to say nothing to my mom if you're gonna talk to her for me? But I didn't even question her like that. I was like, you know what? Okay, whatever. She was like, oh, just when you come home, just come to my house. And I was like, well, my mom thinks I'm gonna be at school anyway, so we don't even really gotta tell her like that. The whole day I'm in school, my cousin texted me like, oh, we're gonna have fun, like everything's gonna be fine, da 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 da. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna get in trouble. Like, my mom think I'm at school, like I got us a couple of hours, like we fine. Then it comes to the end of the day when it's time to put the plan into action. The plan was get off the bus, come to my house, we just gonna go, we're gonna chill, you're gonna go home, like nothing's gonna happen, like you're gonna be fine. I'm like, all right, I'm feeling. Then I'm on the bus, we touched where I live, right? I'm scared. Now I'm scared because I'm big dog in my head, but to my mom, I am not big dog. So I'm a little bit nervous, you feel me? We getting close to the bus stop, I'm looking around, like I'm asking the kids in the bus, like, do y'all see my mom? Do y'all see her? They was like, don't nobody see your mom? I'm scared. I was like, she gonna see me get off the bus and she gonna be like, you're supposed to be at school, like, but she just gonna take me home and there ain't no leaving after that. And me and my cousin, we lived mad close, so it was like, if my mom drives down the street, it's clips. So I get off the bus, I'm scared, and I run. I'm telling y'all, I should carry my ass to my cousin's house all the way down that little street. I was out. I'm in the house. She looking at me, she's like, you're fine, like you're fine, like, you're good. I'm like, you know what, I need to calm down, I need to chill out because I'm really good. Whatever. We just chilling at her house, whatever, we getting cute. I looked a hot mess. Like, I really wish I had a picture to show y'all. Hair was a mess. I had this, it was winter time around this time, I think. It was big freaking North Face jacket on. My hair was a mess and this like little slick back ponytail. Baby, that was before I knew about gel and edges. So it was just a hot mess going on and I just looked a mess and I thought I was that girl. I was like, yeah, I guess it's cute. We going to the movies. I look good. Like, nothing gonna happen. I'm gonna meet them at school. I said, baby, we cannot meet them at that school. My mom come outside. She's gonna be like, why you not infield? And it's just clips for me. But somehow I just ended up going to the school anyway. Like, fast forward, we at the movies. We really just watched. I think we watched like The Grinch. We watched some childish stuff, and everybody. It was kind of awkward because my cousin and her little man sitting there. I'm sitting here. The boy's sitting mad far. The other boy's sitting far. So I'm just sitting there eating the popcorn, watching The Grinch, praying. I just want to go home. Like, that's it. I was like, the little cheer tryouts are about to be up. My mom will start calling me like, we need to go. We need to get this party on the road. So at this point, I think my mom had like texted me, and I should have been like, oh, I'm where. I was just like, yeah, I'm still here. I'm still at the practice, and I don't know. That's when I knew I had messed up, because I was like, yeah, she's on this now. Like, it's just clips. So she's like, oh, okay, like, you know, text me when you get home, you know, like, you know, call me if anything, like, see you when you get here. I'm like, oh, we good, we sturdy. The movie over, everyone's going home, we're chilling. I have a bad feeling. I start having like a whole anxiety attack in front of these boys I don't even really know, and I'm like, I gotta go home. Like, I'm scared. Like I said, my mom just like, she know I'm here. Like, I know she know. And they was like, girl, relax, calm down. They're like, we're all leaving. Oh, and then one of the boys was like, oh, I'm hungry. And my cousin's like, well, we can go to McDonald's and then go home. I said, you better eat this popcorn and you better call it a meal, because we needs to go. Like, we gotta go. But something told me, like, girl, just relax. Like, just calm down. You're good. You're fine. Like, you're okay. Just calm down. You don't want to be that girl in the group just going crazy because her mom. So relax. So I relaxed. I calmed down, and we ended up going to Burger King. We go to Burger King, right? To this day, I do not bang with that Burger King. I don't get. First of all, the real reason why I should have got in trouble is because I was eating Burger King. Because who's eating them deer ankles in the first place?
Bruh.
Like, why did we go to Burger King? I really couldn't tell you. So we at Burger King, and we sitting down, and we were there for a minute. Just a group of like teenagers, and we literally just eating, chilling, chopping it up. And then my mom calls me, right? They like, don't answer, girl. Are you dumb? Like, are you crazy? So I'm like, nah, let me answer. Thinking I'm big dog. I pick up the phone and I move away from them because they're mad loud, you know, and I'm like, she gonna hear like all these boys and be like, that is not no cheer practice, like, where you at? So my mom was like, are you with some boys? I was like, huh? I said, what are you talking about? And now I'm getting mad at this point, because I know I'm in trouble. Who told you? Like, I'm mad. So I'm like, you're making me look like a baby in front of I'm going off on my mom. Like, that was mistake number one. Like, so then my mom was just like, are you with her and some boys? Just tell me. I'm like, no, I'm at cheer. I told you. I said, you're making me look like a baby because you keep calling me in front of all my friends. We trying to eat, and you keep calling me. I said, I'll be home. And they all looking at me like, oh, you him for real, because the way I was just mad because I knew I got caught, but who told you? I'm upset. Then my mom was like, all right. She hung up. I'm like, yeah, we good, we fine. I keep chopping up, I'm eating, but now I'm scared. My heart is beating. I said, she know we here, y'all. I'm looking around like she's not even here, so she can't accuse me. She just thinking. She thinking. My phone go off, right? I look, it's a text message. It's a big paragraph. I'm like, oh. All I heard from the paragraph is like, oh, I know where you at. You better come home before I come get you. And then there was a picture. It was a picture of me, and then one of the boys, he was leaving, so he gave me a hug because he was leaving. Someone then took a picture and sent it to my mom, and then my mom sent it to me. So I'm standing there. I'm gonna show y'all exactly how I was standing. Like, we gonna say against the phone. My mom sent me that picture. I said, I'm looking. Is that me? Is that me for real? I'm looking around. I said, my mom is here. And all the boys and my cousin like, what do you mean she here? I said, did you call my mom earlier and tell her I was with you? Because she is here. Like, she know we is here. And my cousin's like, calm down. She don't know anything. I said, I'm in trouble. You in trouble too. We're all in trouble in this because she knows that we here. And they're like, you're just bugging. You're just paranoid. Da 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 da. I showed them the picture. Everybody got up and was out of there. Come home or I'm gonna come get you. And you don't want me to come get you. I didn't want her to come get me. So I'm like, these fries, these nuggets, we need to go. Like, it's time to go. The whole way home, I know I'm in trouble. I know it. Cause she was doing a lot. She was like, I'm gonna call the police and they're gonna come get your ass. Come home. Come home. Your asshole. No! It's like, oh my God, y'all. Like, this is how I'm going out. So I knew I was in trouble because on the way home, my dad starts calling me. And every time I'm in trouble, my mom calls the world. My dad get involved. And my dad calling me, and my dad is tired of my at this point. Because when I was younger, I used to just do dumb stuff, like dumb 13, 14-year-old me was just a bitch. Like, nobody liked her. Like, she had too much going on. So my dad called me. He's like, can you just go home? And can you just close your door? And can you just go to sleep? And just don't even talk to her tonight. Take your to sleep. I'm like, you know what? That's a good idea.
That's a great idea. I'm with that.
So me and my cousin going home, right? The boys left at this point. And she's like, well, like, how do she know? Like, how do she know? I was like, she had a picture. Like, I don't know who sent it to her, but she has a picture. Like, she knows me here. I can't even, like, I can't get myself out of this. I was like, I'm done. I was like, what am I gonna, like, I should have just told her I was coming here. Like, what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna say. She was like, you're fine. Just go home. Like, whatever. And I was like, I'm big dog, because I'm mad that you just called me. Like, I felt like my lies made sense. And you called me, so now I'm upset. And now I'm mad at you. Now I'm mad at you. So if you want to do something, let me know, because I'm mad. So I got home. She was waiting for me. She was on the couch like this, right in front of the door. I'm like, oh my God. You know when you try to do a run past her, she gonna hit you. I'm like, she gonna hit me. She gonna do something. Like, I'm scared. I don't know. She's like, oh, this is what we doing now. We're lying, going with boys. Mind you, at this point, I'm mad because now you're gonna ruin the fun for me and everybody else. And now everybody think I'm a baby because my mom just called and cussed me out in front of everybody. So I'm mad. And I'm like, you know what? You wanna rumble? You wanna rumble? Let's rumble. I'm trying to flip it on her. I'm like, why can't you just trust me? Like, yeah, I was out. I lied, but like, where's the trust? You feel me? I'm going in. I'm going hard for myself. Somebody should have told me to shut up. Shut the hell up! Shut up! Because she was like, get out of my face before I punch you. And my mom done never put the hands on me before, so I'm like, punch?
Drake.
You gonna punch me? I'm like, you gonna punch me? Oh my God, she should have knocked me out. She should have knocked me out.
Ah! They about to get me.
I go in my room and I'm back here. I'm mad. I'm crying. And something told me just start with her. I'm talking hard. I'm like, I hate this house. I can't wait to leave. It's never even that serious. She came in and she threw the TV at me. Y'all, she picked up my TV and she threw it at me. That was when I knew. I said, oh, she is not playing. She is not. I'm not gonna say I was scared. I was just very shocked because she done picked up a TV and threw it at me. She didn't even care. It was a TV. I got in so much trouble, y'all. I could not leave the house for a minute after that. I was in trouble. And it was real bad because my cousin's mom and my mom started arguing. And there was just a whole bunch of commotion going on. And I felt like my cousin backdoored me because you said you was going to talk to my mom for me. And you just never talked to her for me. And I'm out here getting in trouble. And we argued so bad. And I was in trouble. You know, still to this day, I don't know who sent the picture. I don't know. But I do know this. If you watching this and you sent that picture, I just want to speak. I just want to have a conversation because why were you even in my business? Like, why were you in business? I got in so much trouble, y'all. I could not leave the house for a minute after that. I was in trouble and it was real bad. Anyways, I told you it was nothing really crazy. She just threw a TV at me and I got in trouble and I couldn't leave the house for a hot minute. But I did it all again and this time she called the police on me. But that's another story for another time. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And follow me on Instagram and let me know like some other suggestions that you have for videos. Bye.